Applying for disability benefits is a really tough decision to make. It's a big emotional and legal step that can change your life. And it isn't the best option for everyone. Here's why I know. My mom, a dedicated kindergarten teacher for 35 years, faced a tough decision when a lupus flare-up caused a drop in her white blood cell count. During the pandemic, she took medical leave to safeguard her immune system. Suddenly, she was faced with the decision of whether or not to apply for benefits and cut her career short. I helped my mom navigate that decision-making process, and I can help you too. Listen. This is a tough decision only you and your family can make, but I'll do my best to give you an honest perspective on whether applying for these benefits is the right move. So let's back up. The Social Security Administration offers financial support and healthcare coverage to individuals with disabilities who cannot work. There are two programs: Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, and Supplemental Security Income, SSI. The eligibility requirements and benefits are a little different between these programs. The SSDI program is for people with disabilities who have worked most of their lives and paid Social Security taxes. To qualify, you must be unable to work due to a condition that's expected to last at least a year or result in death. Additionally, you need to have 40 work credits, which generally means having worked at least 5 of the last 10 years. The SSI program is for low-income individuals with little to no work history and less than $2,000 in assets. Okay, so let's explore situations where applying for disability benefits might not be the best option for you. If you're struggling to work due to your health, but plan to return to work soon. If you think your condition will get better within a year, it's not worth applying for federal disability benefits. For one, you won't qualify. Disability benefits are strictly for people with long-lasting conditions. For another, odds are you'll be back to work before your benefits get approved. If your state has a short-term insurance program, or your employer offers you disability benefits insurance, those programs will be a better bet. If you're able to work with modifications, if your employer can make adjustments like changing your work schedule or making your workspace more comfortable, and you're still able to work a bit, it's usually better to keep working rather than to apply for disability. Here's why. Social Security disability benefits don't pay much compared to the national income average. The highest you can get is $3,822 a month, but the average monthly payment is $1,483. So if you're able to work, even part-time, it might be a better option for you financially if you just need health insurance. If what you really need is health insurance rather than disability benefits, you might want to hold off on applying. A better healthcare plan might be enough to help you manage your condition. Medicaid is a solid option for people who are low income. It covers medical expenses like prescription drugs, hospital visits, and long-term care. Plus, applying is usually pretty straightforward and quicker than disability benefits. Check out our article about health insurance linked below. If your health condition is work-related, if your health issues or disability are due to a work injury, you should apply for workers' compensation first. Workers' comp is your employer's safety net to cover your medical care and lost wages if you get sick or injured while at work. If your injury or illness will last more than a year, at that point, you can apply for disability. If you have a personal injury claim, imagine you're driving home from work when another driver runs a red light and collides with your car. Let's say you end up with a back injury from the car crash. If you can prove that the other driver was at fault, you might have a personal injury claim. These claims can cover more than just your medical expenses. They can also include compensation for things like pain and suffering. Sometimes you might get a lump sum settlement that's bigger than ongoing disability payments. If your injury leaves you unable to work for an extended period, you can then apply for disability benefits for financial support. So, when is the right time to apply for disability benefits? Here's the bottom line. If you have a medical condition that's expected to last over a year and prevents you from working, Social Security disability could be your best option. The application process is long, and if you're like my mom, you probably want to work and are having a hard time coming to terms with your limitations. But here's why it's worth your while to continue. You'll receive monthly payments. In 2024, the most you can get for SSDI is $3,822. For SSI, the max amount is $943. Your exact payment amount depends on which program you qualify for and your work history or income. you'll get healthcare coverage. If the SSA approves your application, you will receive healthcare coverage. That's huge. That's thousands of dollars a month. SSDI recipients automatically receive Medicare coverage 24 months after winning benefits. If your SSI application is approved, you'll be enrolled in Medicaid upon approval. You can continue to receive benefits for life. On average, the total value of monthly disability payments and healthcare coverage can add up to around $180,000. By law, the SSA checks on disability beneficiaries at least once every 3 years to make sure they still qualify, unless they're permanently disabled. But don't worry, most people end up receiving their benefits for life. You'll get back pay. A major drawback of applying for disability benefits is the timeline, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. If the SSA approves you for SSDI benefits, you'll get retroactive payments for the time between the onset of your disability and the time you're approved for benefits. And if you get SSI, you'll get back pay for the time between when you applied for disability and the time you were first approved. So whether you qualify for SSI or SSDI, you'll get a lump sum back pay payment. Okay, so that's a lot to chew on. As for my mom, she decided to apply for Social Security disability benefits and was approved. Though she had to leave her career and her students sooner than expected, it was the right choice for her and our family. Disability benefits have really made a difference for her, allowing her to get the rest and care she needs. Now, she's got the energy to volunteer as an ESL tutor at the local library and spend quality time playing with her grandkids. I hope that you and your family can make the decision that's right for you.